Okay, and now we're going to look at page 3 of your packet. This is solving problems involving percent change. Your directions say find the percent change and tell whether it is a percent increase or a percent decrease. This is something we haven't done yet. This is something we haven't talked about in class. So I'm going to give you a brand new formula that we're going to work through. And our formula is taking our new number, subtracting it from the original number, and dividing all of that by the original. Alright, so number 1, we have our original amount. So we're going to say original. This is original. And then our new, and our end amount is our new amount. Okay, so we're going to take 15 being our new amount minus our original amount and divide by our original amount. So in my calculator, I know this calculator is a little different than yours, but we're using the same functions. 15 minus 20 equals negative 5 divided by 20. Okay, I've got 0.25 and I notice it's a negative. Well, if we go from 20 to 15, we're going down. So that is a decrease. And I know how to change 0.25 into a decimal. Remember our rule? We move 1 2 places, so that is 25%. So my answer is a decrease of 25%. All we're doing here is plugging in numbers. We're plugging in those numbers to our formula right here. Let's look at our next one. I'm going to use my new number, which is this one, minus my original divided by my original. So my new number is 45 minus original, which is 30, and we're going to divide by the original, which is 30. Alright, so in my handy dandy calculator, 45 minus 30 divided by 30 gives me 0.5. 0.5. I know the rule. I know how to turn this into a percent. I move my decimal 1 2 places, so that gives me 50%. My number here is positive, and I also know that going from 35 to 45 means I go up, so this answer is increase by 50%. Easy peasy, right? All we're doing is filling in numbers. Filling them into our formula right here. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more with you, and then the rest of the page is yours. Alright, number 3, original amount and my end amount. My end amount is my new. So I've got new, I've got original. My formula says new, which is 550, minus original, which is 625, divided by original, divided by 625. So in my calculator, 550 minus 625 divided by 625. That gives me negative 0.12. Alright, I know how to change this into a percentage. I move 2 places. That gives me 12%. This is negative, and I also know that going from 625 to 550 is going down, so this is a decrease of 12%. Alright, last one, we'll do it together. My formula says that I take my new amount minus my original amount, and I'm going to divide by my original. So my formula says I'm going to take 112, subtract it by the original, which is 320, divide by my original. So let's plug that in our calculator. We get 112 minus 320 divided by 320, and that gives me negative 0.65. Well, I know how to turn this into a percent. Move my decimal 2 places to the right. Gives me 65%. I notice this is negative. And I also know that going from 320 to 112 means I go down, and down means decrease. I highly suggest that you write this down somewhere. This is super, 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 super important. Super important. You're going to use this on the next page too in a little bit of a different way. If you have any questions or if you have any problems with this, please message me on Google Classroom and I will make a video to answer your questions specifically. All of the problems on this sheet are going to be exactly the same using this formula right here. If you need anything, you know how to find me. Good luck, you guys.